Hey guys, since Mr. Starkey decided I was missing my kiddos, we talked about doing a video so that I can teach you a lesson and we can sing some songs, and I'm going to ask you some questions. So when I ask you the questions, your mom and dad can respond and answer back to me by answer me on Facebook or Facebook Messenger, or they can text me on my phone, and your parents all have my phone number, okay? So we'll try to have a little bit of fun and sing a couple songs. If you have a favorite song, text me or write on Facebook and let me know what it is, and we'll try maybe to sing one of the favorites next week, okay? So we're going to start out this evening or this afternoon with Charlie's favorite song, which is Jesus Loves Me, okay? So everybody get ready. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong, they are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me, yes, Jesus loves me, yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. Okay, I hope you were singing with me and did a good job. We're going to sing one more song, which is What a Mighty God We Serve, which is a good thing to remember with everything that's going on right now, okay? What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. Okay, for my kids that are in my class, remember, continue to work on your memory work so that you don't get behind and you'll have it all ready to go when we meet again. All right, I'm going to tell you a little story, then we'll have some questions about it afterwards. Like I said, you can have mom and dad respond to me. This is called Mother's Helper, and some of you have probably seen this before, heard it before, but that's okay. Do you love Jesus enough to do what he tells you to do? He said in John chapter 14 and verse 15, if you love me, keep my commandments. Well, the three Wright children, their names were Jack, Edith, and Molly. They were sitting around the dining room table, busy doing their homework. Molly closed her book with a sigh of relief and broke the silence by saying, we had an argument at school today about who had the best mother. Each of the other girls thought their mother was the best, but I still think our mom can't be beaten. She is the best mother in the whole world. Yes, Mother never gets cross with us, and she does so many thoughtful, wonderful things. I'm sure I don't know what we would do without her, said Edith. For once, I agree with you girls, said Jack, banging his books on the table. And say, let's give Mom a big surprise tomorrow. Let's each of us tell her how much we love her. Well, the next day, being Saturday, Jack was the first one to jump out of bed. Mother was busy dressing Junior when Jack came whistling into the kitchen. I say, Mom, you're the best mom a boy could ever have, and he gave her a big old hug. Mom smiled. It wasn't often that Jack was so affectionate about giving hugs. After breakfast, Jack grabbed his glove and bat and hurried across the road to where the boys were playing ball. But the trash hadn't been taken out, and the dog hadn't been fed. Mother was busy clearing up the breakfast dishes when Edith arrived on the scene. Oh, Mother, you're such a dear, she said as she gave her a big hug. What would I do without you? However, Edith had gotten out on the wrong side of the bed. First, she couldn't find her hair ribbons, and Mother finally found them among the school books where she had left them the night before. Next, there was a rip in her favorite blouse that she wanted to wear today, and she had to mend it. And her favorite thing was not sewing. So by the time she got that taken care of, she was in a very bad mood. After quarreling with Junior, she banged out the door and ran down the steps with her skip rope to join her best friend Muriel. Mother was relieved. It was nice to have some quiet in the house once more. Soon Molly, who had taken time to tidy and clean up her room, came smiling down the stairs into the kitchen. Going over to Mother, she kissed her and put her arm around her and said, "Mom, I love you. What can I do to help you?" Without waiting to be told, Molly picked up the tea towel, dried the breakfast dishes. Then she took the broom and swept the floor as clean as could be. After that, she took a cloth and went and dusted all the furniture. And then when the baby was crying, she went and played with the baby until she felt better. Mother smiled at her little helper. How happy she was to have such a kind and thoughtful daughter. You know, which one of these children do you think really loved Mother the best? I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to tell me. A couple of them loved Mother with their lips, but one of them loved Mother with her actions, and she actually showed Mom how she loved her. You know, it's the same way we can show our love for Jesus. Many people say, "Oh, I love Jesus," and we sing the song, "Oh, how I love Jesus." But we don't always live like it. We don't do the things that Jesus would have us to do. Jesus told his disciples, "If you love me, keep my commandments." And the greatest one that Jesus said was, "Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, with all thy mind." And if we love God, we're going to want to live with him or live for him every day and do what he would have us to do. Okay, our question for today then is, who loved Mother the most? Who showed their love for Mother? And question number 2 is, how did they do it? There's several ways that they did it, so I want you to tell me how they did it. And then I want you to let me know how you've shown your mom and dad this week that you love them. And make sure that you really do it, because Mom and Dad are not going to write me the answers if you've not been doing it, okay? And I have a couple other questions for you. This is from the book of Daniel. What was the name of the 3 friends that got thrown into the fiery furnace because they would not bow down to the idol? Okay, we've had these lessons. You should know this. And the next question is, how many times a day did Daniel go to his room to pray? And then I have a trick question. Okay? The trick question is, how many animals did Moses take on to the ark? So you answer me. I'm going to keep track of your answers. And when we finally get to go back to church and be together again, we will have some prizes for the ones that have had the correct answers. So get busy, send me some answers, and I will talk to you later. Love you guys.